Hi friend, this is a 30-minute full body yoga flow practice. We're going to go quite fast. I've just finished it, and if I'm red in the face, that should give you an indication. Only props you'll need are maybe a block. Other than that, let's get to it. We'll start in a kneeling seat, and if you find this quite intense, or maybe the quads, you can always take your handy block, sit it between your feet so that when you sit back down, your sit bones are on the block. If you need to take it to the second highest level, then that's what you do. I'm gonna be sitting with it on the lowest level. Your hands can be on the thighs or the lap. Look forward, making sure that your chin is parallel to the earth, or roll the shoulders towards the ears for a moment. Let them drop back down. Now come to close the eyes so we can find our breath. On an inhale, feel the belly expand. On your exhale, can you lightly draw the navel towards the spine? Breathing in, feel the belly full with air. Breathing out, let the belly empty completely. Breath in, adding a count to the breath. Exhale. See if you can go for 4 heartbeats. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. We'll try to keep this length and quality of breath throughout. Exhaling. Now, staying with your breath, scan through the body from the crown of the head to the tops of the feet, the tips of the toes. As you scan through, look for any areas of the body that might feel uncomfortable today. That discomfort may be a bit of tension or tightness, maybe you're stiff somewhere. Now scan through again from crown of head to tips of toes, and look for places in the body that do feel comfortable already. Today our intention is to find comfort in the uncomfortable. Maybe for you that means looking for a spot where you know your quads or your core are working hard, but maybe your neck is relaxed. Maybe just looking for some comfort in the fact that you're doing something hard by coming to the mat if your yoga asana practice is still unfamiliar to you. Finding comfort in the uncomfortable. Now we gently bat the eyelashes open. If you used a block, you can grab it and set it to one side. You might just want it a little bit off of the mat for later. And we are going to walk ourselves forward to all fours. You want shoulders stacked above wrists, knees underneath the hips. On an inhale, we untuck the tailbone, belly drops down, gaze and chin are lifted. As you exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Breathing in, open the front body for your cow. Exhale, round through the back body for your cat. Inhale, shoulders come away from the ears. Exhale, shoulders round towards the ears. Breathing in, linking the rhythm of your movement to the rhythm of the breath. Exhaling, 4. Last breath here for 5. And exhale, will round all the way through. As you inhale, find a neutral spine, tuck into the toes. Now lift the knees up, the hips shift up and back. First downward facing dog of the day, I assume. Maybe you pedal out the legs, taking the dog for a walk. Maybe a gentle shake of the head, no. But see if the biceps can frame the ears. And see if the heels can be in line with your sit bones. Breathing in for 3. Exhale, notice what's happening through the back of the leg. Inhale for 4. If this is uncomfortable for you, I understand it, but exhale, look for where it is comfortable. Breath in 5. Now exhale, come to find stillness. Inhale, reach right heel up to the sky, down dog splits. We start with a flexed foot. Exhale, bend the right knee, try to take the heel to the sit bone, open the knee and hip up to the sky. Breath in. Exhale, draw right knee to right elbow, hovering plank just for a moment. Lower the foot outside the hand. And then you might leave your knee lifted away from the earth. You might fold over left long edge of the mat to cushion the left knee as it comes down. Lizard lunge, whichever option suits you best. Breathing in, pushing up out of the hands. Exhale. See if you can draw the right knee just a millimeter or two further forward. Inhale, notice what that does to the hips. And exhale. Inhale, we've got 2 more breath cycles here. Exhaling 4. Our final breath for 5. As we exhale, lift up the left knee, replace the left hand if your mat was folded, and we'll step the right foot back alongside the left, downward facing dog for just a breath in, and a breath out. Now inhale, left heel up to the sky, down dog splits. On the exhale, bend the left knee, heel towards sit bone. Inhale, opening the left hip, the knee up to the sky. Exhaling. Last breath here. As you exhale, left knee to left, elbow hovering plank just for a moment. Lower the foot outside the hand. We'll fold over right long edge of the mat to lower the knee down or keep it lifted. Depends what you did on the opposite side. Deep belly breath in, pushing up out of the hands. Exhale, see if you can yearn the left knee just a millimeter or 2 further forward. Inhaling. And exhale, notice how the hips feel on this side of the body. Breath in. Exhaling 4. Another breath in 5. Exhale, grab that block from earlier, bring it further forward for just in case you might not use it at all. We'll unfold the right long edge of the mat. Now, left heel stays where it is. Your left big toe goes out just at a 45-degree angle or slightly less. Step right foot forward to mirror the left. If you find Malasana particularly uncomfortable, pop a block where your sit bones will go sink down, and this will be where you find your comfort, is in the prop. If you don't want to use that block, hands can come to prayer position in heart center. Breathing in, we're here for 3 more. Breathing out, push the elbows into the knees. Inhale, can you push the knees back into the elbows? And exhale, navel to spine. Last breath in here for 5. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, lift the hips up high, heel toe the feet underneath the hip joints. 2 options here. Either bending the knees, belly drops down, and hands on opposite elbows. Or interlace the fingers, your thumbs will point up. Bring that thigh into the base of the head so your thumbs point up the neck. Now, if you're happy here, stay here. If you want more, bring the elbows in towards the face. Breathing in. Breathing out, 3 more breath cycles here. Inhale, option to find a gentle sway. Exhaling. Breath in for 4. Notice what's happening through the back body. Exhaling. Final breath here, 5. And exhale, release back of the hands to the mat, chin is to the chest. Inhale to rise up 1 vertebra at a time, fingertips and head hang heavy. Your knees are bent, little tuck to the tailbone so we can rise all the way up. And we stand tall in Tadasana. Breath in, draw the shoulders towards the ears. Breath out, shoulders run down the back body. Breathing in, we do that twice more. Breathing up, shoulders shift back and down. Last round, drawing those nice big circles. And then standing tall, option to keep the feet as they are or walk big toes and heels to touch. Breath in, circle the hands away from you, reach to sky, gaze meets at the thumbs overhead. Exhale, circle the hands away, swan dive the chest forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to mat, shin or thighs, flat back. Exhale, palms to mat, option 2, step, jump, hop or float. I'm going to step over my teaching assistant here. Either hinge forward on the big toes and lower the knees, or keep them lifted, half or full, chaturanga, yogi's choice. Inhaling, upward facing dog. You can lift the feet up one at a time if it feels better to you. Exhale, draw the toes towards you, rolling over the feet. If that's part of your practice, downward facing dog. Breathing in, the knees can be bent and the heels lifted. Exhale, if there's any protest through the back of the legs. Deep belly breath in, looking between ankles, knees or navel. And exhale. Breath in, find comfort. Breath out in the uncomfortable. Last breath here for 5. Exhale, look forward off the top of the mat. Option to lightly step, jump, hop or float. Feet forward between the hands, landing in a halfway lift with the rest of the breath. Exhale, roll and fold. Inhale, circle hands away from you, reach to the sky, look to the thumbs, grow tall. Hands through heart center, alongside the body, Samatsuhiti. Inhale, circle hands away from you, taking up space through the hands, look overhead. Exhale, reverse that circle, swan dive to the earth, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, palms to mat, lightly step, jump, hop or float. Half or full, chaturanga, yogi's choice. Breath in, upward facing dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. Breathing in, heels in line with sit bones. Breath out, you can always lift the heels and bend the knees. Breath in, push up out of hands and wrists. Breath out, send shoulders and hips up and back. Breath in, 4. Breath out. Breath in, 5. And breath out, look off the top of the mat. Maybe you step the feet in to spring load the legs. Inhale, lightly step, jump, hop or float the feet forward, landing as quietly as you can in a halfway lift. And roll and fold. Breathing in, circle hands to the sky. Maybe you invite a baby back bend here. Hands through heart center and alongside the body. Inhale, bend knees, sit low, fingertips brush the mat, Utkatasana. Exhale, reach the arms at a 45. If you can, press palms together. Then maybe let the elbow creases look up to the sky. Inhale, can we drop the hips lower still? Exhaling. Last breath here. Exhale, hands in prayer position, look down to the right big toe. We're going to stand into the right foot, lifting the left foot. Extend the left leg all the way behind you, let it land. We'll find high lunge, option to stay here with the hands. Or inhale 2, option to reach hands over the shoulders. Breath in, deeper bend through the right knee. Breath out, find warrior 2 just for a moment. Bend your straight through the right knee and send right fingertips forward. Slide the spine down an imaginary wall, finding Trikonasana. Sorry, my cat's distracting me. Inhale, either hand above or below the right knee. Maybe it hovers just off of the right shin. Deep breath in, crown of head yearns further forward. Breath out, lifting from arches of the feet all the way to the inner thighs. Inhale, we'll rise back up, find warrior 2. Exhale, you're here for 3. Breath in, shrug shoulders away from ears. Exhale, reach the wrists in opposite directions. Last breath in here. As you exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot. You'll find a low lunge. Left knee will come outside the right heel. Come down to sit. Now, if you find that your right sit bone is lifted, please extend the left leg out long. Inhale, right hand to base of spine, left hand up to sky. Either exhale, wrap the left arm around the right knee, or hook the left elbow outside right knee. Depends on what feels best for you. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, look over the right shoulder, twist. Deep belly breath in, grow tall. Exhale, can you twist and gaze further over the right shoulder? Inhaling 3. Exhale, twist. Breath 4. Use the exhale to twist deeper only if it feels good to you. Final breath 5. And exhale, twist. Inhale to look to the front of the mat. Exhale, counter twist, fingertips to left long edge of the mat. Inhale back to center. If your left leg's extended, rebend it so the left heel is outside the right hip. Now we circle and extend the right leg behind us. Look back to check. Right heel, knee, and hip are all in line with one another. Your hands can either frame the left knee, or see if you want to maybe play around with squaring the left shin towards the short edge of the mat. Whichever option you take, please flex your left foot firmly. We'll come down onto forearms, maybe palms or fists support the forehead. Maybe you extend the legs up long. Breathing in. And you exhale, extend the length of the breath out. Inhale, come back to that breath you had at the beginning of this class. And exhale. Inhale, sleeping pigeon. Exhaling. On an inhale, gently blink the eyelashes open. Bring the shoulders underneath, or the wrists rather, underneath the shoulders. Push the earth away from you. Tuck into the right toes and lift that knee. Inhale, squeeze the left thigh into the chest, shoulders stay where they are, extend the left leg back. Now we're going to chaturanga all the way down to the mat, full or half. If you're taking full, see if your body can stay in a straight line. Come all the way down to the earth, hands come alongside the hips, forehead to the mat, zip the legs together, feet point, toes flexed and spread. Inhale, lift, head, neck, shoulders, knees, feet off of the mat, Shalabhasana or locust pose. Exhale, reach the fingers towards the heels. Deep breath in, gaze is on the mat beneath you. Exhale, soft tap to the chin. Breath in, can the heels yearn in line with the shoulders? Exhaling. Breathing in for 4, keep it strong. Breath out. Last breath here, 5. Exhale, hands underneath shoulders, tuck the toes, lower the feet onto the mat. We're going to push back to a child's pose. That child's pose will take us to downward facing dog. Breathing in here. And breathing out. Inhale, look forward off the front of the mat. Slightly step the feet in. Use the exhale to spring load the legs. Inhale, step, jump, hop or float to the top of the mat, landing in a halfway lift. Exhale, roll and fold, tuck chin to the chest. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. We've been down on the earth for a while, so we don't want to rush back up. We come to stand tall at the top of the mat. We'll repeat that on the opposite side. Inhale, bend knees, sit low, fingertips brush the mat, Utkatasana. Exhale, option to keep wrists in line with shoulders or press palms together. Deep belly breath in, pressing knees together. Exhale, can you sit slightly lower still? Breath in for 3. Exhale, hands spray position, look down at the left foot, lifting the right foot, get your balance. Extend the right foot out long. We find high lunge. Breath in, option to keep hands as they are or extend overhead. Exhale, drop shoulders away from ears. Breathing in, imagine driving the left knee slightly forward. And exhale, drawing the left hip slightly back. Last breath here. As you exhale, open arms, hips, and chest. Warrior 2, just for a moment. Inhale, straighten through the left knee. Reach left fingertips far forward as you can. We'll hinge from the hips, either left hand above the left knee or below it. It might shift down towards the inside of the left ankle. Breathing in, can you stack right wrist above left? And exhale. Last breath here, 3. Exhale, strong, steady legs. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Rebend through the left knee, warrior 2. Exhale, we're here for 3 breaths. Inhale, reaching wrists in opposite directions. Exhale, opening through the shoulders, the hips. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last breath here. As you exhale, hands frame the left foot. Then we step the right knee outside the left heel. Come down onto that shin and the sit bones. If you did so on the opposite side, extend the right leg out in front of you. Inhale, left hand base of spine, right hand up to sky. Either exhale, wrap the arm around the knee or hook it outside the left knee. Gaze over right shoulder. Deep belly breath in, we're growing tall. Each exhale, can you twist from the navel up? Breathing in for 3. Exhale, twist. Inhaling 4. Exhale, can you shift the gaze further over the left shoulder? Last breath here, 5. And exhale, twist. Breathing in, look to the front of the mat. Exhale, counter twist, fingertips to right long edge of the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Rebend your right leg so the heel goes towards left sit bone. Extend your left leg behind you. Look back to check the left heel, knee, and hip are in line with each other. Then we want to square our right shin in the same way we did on the opposite side. Flex that foot firmly. Come down onto forearms. See if you need to prop up the right hip. Maybe you have fists or palms underneath the forehead. Deep belly breath in. Exhale, extend the length of the breath out. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale, come back to the length, the quality of breath you had. Exhale at the beginning of this class. Breathing in and breathing out. On the next inhale, back the eyelashes open, hands come underneath the shoulders. Push the earth away from you, tuck into the left toes. Inhale, hovering plank, right thigh into the chest, keep shoulders where they are. Exhale, step it back. Option for half or full chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Now, another option, if you don't want to repeat your shalabhasana, is to bend the knees, reach back, catch the outer edges of the feet or the ankles, flex the feet. Breath in, we're going to lift head, neck, shoulders, knees off of the mat. And exhale, pause. Breath in, keep that flex through the feet. Exhale, can your knees yearn in line with the shoulders. Breathing in, find a fixed gaze point. Exhale. Breath in, we want to open through the shoulders and chest. But exhale, comfortably breathe in and out. Last breath here, 5. And exhale, gently lower everything down to the mat. Now take your arms in a T or airplane position. Left ear or cheek to the mat. Bend the right knee. And inhale lifts the right foot up and over. It's going to go off of the mat. We want sole of the foot to the earth. Then either pressing right hand into the mat or lift the right hand up to the sky and let it rest at the base of the spine on the earth behind you. Breathing in, swaying locust. Breathing out. On an inhale, right hand comes back down to the mat. We'll roll through center, right ear or cheek to the mat as you bend the left knee. Lift that foot up and over. We want sole of the foot on the earth. Just pushing the left palm into the mat, or maybe we reach it up and over so that it can rest at the base of the spine on the earth behind you. Now your left hand will extend back. We come through center and roll onto your back. Feet will be hip width distance apart. You can just brush the back of the heels with the middle finger. Inhale, lift lower, middle, upper back off of the mat. Exhale, interlacing the fingers or making a fist to reach that bind as if it's going between the heels. Breathing in, scooping hips up high. Exhale, squeeze an imaginary block between the thighs. Deep breath in. Exhale, navel to spine. Breathing in, notice the back of the legs. Breathing out. Last breath here, 5. Exhale, release the arms, slowly lower just the upper back, one vertebra at a time, the middle back. The lower back comes down, take the knees into the chest, either hands to the knees or wrap forearms around the shins and rock from side to side. Taking the hands to the back of the thighs. On an inhale, rock up onto the sit bones. Exhale, roll down onto the spine. We're going to repeat this twice more, rocking and rolling to massage out the back body. And on your last round, you'll land on the sit bones, extend the legs out long. Inhale, hands alongside hips, grow tall. Exhale, walk the hands in front of you, roll and fold. Your hands could be on or alongside the knees, maybe the calves, maybe the ankles, but rather have a generous bend through the knees and keep length through the spine. Breathing in, breathing out, Paschimottanasana, extreme seated forward fold. On an inhale, we'll rise up. Take your hands to the back of the knees and draw the knees into the chest. Then hands to the outside of the knees, take the knees to the sides. Your hands will come underneath the feet. Use the thumbs to open the big toe joints to the ceiling. Inhale, grow tall and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Imagine your belly button going to the earth. Maybe your elbows can paddle the inner thighs open. Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. On an inhale, we rise up. Use the hands to draw the knees into the chest, and we're slowly going to lower down onto the spine. Draw knees back into the chest, wrapping hands to the knees or forearms around the shins. Give yourself one final hug and thank you. Maybe you even peel the nose towards the knees to give yourself a tight hug like a ball. Whenever you're ready, lower back down. We'll prepare for Shavasana, so if you'd like to put on something warm, this would be a good time to do so. Extending the legs out long, heels in, toes drop out to the side. Hands can be alongside the body with palms facing up. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh the breath out through the mouth. Release. You'll be here for at least 20 breaths. Letting go of the practice, of your body, of your day and week thus far. As always, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. I would love to see you again soon.